Aloha guys, Molly here from the big island of Hawaii, and today we're going to be talking about what is currently happening with our real estate market here in the month of December 2022. The real estate market today does have one significant change from what things were like in 2020 and 2021. If you were in the market to purchase property in Hawaii, do you remember having to outbid multiple offers, or do you remember having to accept paying that crazy price even if the appraisal came in very low? Or do you remember having to go in after closing and fix the things that the seller didn't want to in order to close? Well, guys, that market is over for now, because our market is evolving and always changing. But as we see it, as of December, as the filming of this video, that market is over for now. The market we have today is made up of sellers that have refinanced when rates were low. They realize that when they sell, they need to finance a new property, they need to find a new property to purchase, and they'll have a new mortgage with rates that are double than what they currently have. This results that many sellers are not ready or motivated enough to sell their property. So the only motivated sellers out there are the ones that are experiencing one of these 6 Ds for selling: death or health issues, divorce, downsizing, disability, debt, or default. It seems for many sellers, if they cannot get their asking price for the property, they will just go ahead and put it on the rental market. But what about the buyers? What is currently happening on their end? The need for additional housing is always increasing. The number of active buyers have dropped significantly, less than at any time in the past for the past 25 years if you go back and research. News are reporting that we are in a housing bubble and that prices are going to drop for more than 20% or more, and that have caused buyers to shift to a wait-and-see attitude. Buyers have also been scared away due to higher interest rates. The news say that new mortgage payments are double what they were last year, and anybody's freezing at this decision. So sadly, these stories are never advising to the buyers to refinance in a year or two down the road. The only motivated buyers are the ones who are getting either married and need a house, are having a child and need more space, or just got inheritance. Another type of buyers that we're currently seeing are ones that just got divorced and they're looking into Hawaii to start fresh and new, or have an increase on their income. No motivated sellers and no motivated buyers is the name of the story. Usually it's either a buyer's market or a seller's market. This time is very weird. We are kind of like stuck in the middle. Let's do some forecasting and decide where things are going to go. We do know that the US economy is either entering a recession or we are in a recession. When the recession is in full effect, 2 things will happen. Workers, unfortunately, they will be forced to lose their jobs, and interest rates are going to drop. The severity of the recession will determine the extent of the job losses. Will those that lose their jobs be forced to sell their homes? Those are the questions that are lingering in everybody's minds. And if you ask me, I really do not think so. Do you remember the mortgage modifications and forbearance programs that we were doing during COVID? These instruments may pop up again, and they will keep the home prices from falling. Now let's combine a stable limited housing market with the result of a recession, a lower mortgage rate. What will happen is when those that are still employed can borrow at a lower rate are going to certainly enter the buyer's market, and they're going to outbid anybody that will dare to get their dream home. So what we're going to experience in the future, if interest rates were to drop even more, we're going to see homes selling at a higher price, and we're going to see a seller's market yet again. So if you're a buyer, what type of market will you like to enter? If you're entering a market in today's environment, yes, rates are higher. but sellers are also more agreeable to sell and negotiate with the buyers. Also, a refinance can take care of that high interest rates in the future. But more importantly, do you want to enter a housing market having to fight multiple offers, appraisals, agents, everyone just to get your dream home? And if your answer is no, then today is your perfect time to enter into the game, buy the property that you've been putting on Pinterest or putting on your social media that you want, and just get it in today's market. Purchase transactions are down to almost 50% compared to a year ago. And for the mortgage industry, refinance transactions are almost down 90% compared to the same period last year. Yet, despite the spigot of transactions being almost shut, home prices have held. The one fact is that the clearest indication to date is that buyers need to get motivated. Just think how good you'll feel as you decide to get into the property of your dreams and refinance later. Your home is going to be worth more. You'll drop your interest rate and possibly eliminate your mortgage insurance if you need to. So now, if you need to get together with a real estate professional, I would love to be of service, and I will also love to connect you with another professional in the lending industry, local, that is able to understand your strategy and provide you with all the tools that you need to enter this market effectively. I would love to be of service, guys, and all of my information is in the comment section below. And also, if you need to learn on how to move to the island, if you're looking at this video from far away, feel free to stay tuned and move on to this next video to see how people are moving to the island and what their game plan or winning strategy was. Aloha.